Kalalali How Bashim Shai Bashim Rakakadash. The brothers, the apostles of James Gilman Stone. Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this work in sincerity and in honesty. Shalom to the helps and the sisters. This is a short from James Vigilant. Just gonna do a short breakdown. Was watching the brother from James, South Carolina. I think it's Manatas Akbar. The elder Manatas Akbar. And he was doing a video based off the Arabs. I think it's those sand dwellers eating basically camel, right? So I just wanna do a little breakdown on it, because when I was watching his video, he bring out the new translation of the scripture, Isaiah 66. Here it says, in the garden purifying themselves, eating swine flesh. So this is a law as pertaineth to animals that should not be eaten and animals that can be eaten, right? It's Leviticus 11 and verse 2. It says, "Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever part the hoof and is cloven-footed, and chew the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he chew the cud, but divided not the hoof. He is unclean unto you." And this is a scripture that the brother bring out here. So we're gonna jump to verse 7, because this is especially these Christians' main dish here. It's saying, "The swine do he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he chew not the cud, he is unclean unto you." Right? So this is no scripture that the Christians use to basically say, oh those were, they have a saying with them, say the pig or the swines that the Lord cast the demons in, those were what he was speaking towards it. But that's a lie. So you should not eat them, not even touch them, right? So this is a scripture they use to back up their sinful thoughts. This is Acts 10 and verse 13. It says, "And there came a voice to him, Rise, Peter, kill and eat. But Peter said, Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean." So even Peter thought it was speaking towards literal food. Say, "And the voice spake unto him again the second time, What God had cleansed, that call not thou common." This was done thrice, and the vessel received up again into heaven. Now Peter, doubting himself what the vision which he had seen should mean, behold, the men which were sent from Cornelius had made inquiry of Simeon house, and stood before the gate. Alright? And called and asked whether Simeon, which was surnamed Peter, was lodged there. While Peter thought on the vision, the Spirit said unto him, Behold, 3 men seek thee. Arise therefore, and get thee down, and go with them. Doubt nothing, for I have sent them. Then Peter went down to the men which were sent unto him from Cornelius, and said, Behold, I am come, ye whom ye seek. What is the cause wherefore ye are come? And they said, Cornelius the centurion, a just man, and one that feared God, and of good report among all the nation of the Jews, was warned from God by an holy angel to send for thee into his house, and to hear the words of thee. Then called he them in, and lodged them And on the morrow Peter went away with them, and certain brethren from Joppa accompanied him. And the morrow after they entered into Caesarea, and Cornelius waited for them, and had called together the kinsmen and near friends. And as Peter was coming in, Cornelius met him and fell down at his feet and worshipped him. But Peter took him up, saying, Stand up, I myself also am a man. And he talked with him. He went in and found many that were come together. And he said unto them, Ye know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation. But God had shewed me that I should not call any man common or unclean. So that's the point there. That was the vision. Right? So even in the same passage, if the Christian had read go, go on down, they would see what the vision was speaking towards. But instead, they use it for their wicked city. Right? So even back to the point that they say, oh, um, that Jesus cast. Yeah, let me read this one first. Right? So they always say, oh, in that same let me get it. Let me get where it was from again. Yeah, in the same Acts 10, they normally say, oh, the Lord sanctify the pork so you can eat it, right? This is St. John 17 and verse 16. It says, Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth, right? What is the truth? The word is truth. That is what you use to sanctify, right? And what the word says about pork, it should not be eaten. So there's no sanctification for pork that you can get up and eat it, because the truth which sanctified things said it should not be eaten. So the last precept, it says Isaiah 66 and verse 16. Verse 15, For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like an whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by sword will the Lord play with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So when is that time? Is that time already past? The Lord came and bring flames to all flesh? I guess not, right? It say, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree, in the midst eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. And let's get it in the I think it's New Translation. Let me see first. Let me see. I think it's a New Translation, this one. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, so it says, For by fire, same Isaiah 66 and 15, state notice, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like an whirlwind to pay back his anger. Yes, his anger in fury, and menacing rebuke in flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plea. So like we just so for by fire and with his sword will the Lord proceed to judge on all humanity, and those slain by the Lord will be many. Those who consecrate and purify themselves to enter the groves, following the one at the center of those who eat the meat of pigs, disgusting things, and rats are all alike, saith the Lord. So those are the ones that the Lord will be coming back to slay, especially Esau Edom. But of our people that continue in this way, the Lord have a sacrifice for them, right? Their flesh will be burnt because they choose the way of the society. So with that, I hope this video was edifying. Shalom.